Thanks, Paul. Let's talk a little smack. I'm Jeff Kingman. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Chalkboarder, based here in Portland. My prior career was as a fine dining executive chef, and I want to talk a little smack to the restaurant industry in the U.S. So, to do that, I'm waiting on a slide. The restaurant industry in the U.S. has failed to adopt social media. Less than 10% are using Facebook, less than 6% are using Twitter, less than 2% are blogging. And how can you and I, as consumers, propel or get the restaurant industry to jump into 2011? I think it's time to start a revolution, and consumers need to drive that. So, my slides are moving really slowly. Here we go. How can we do that? There's a number of emergent technologies that are present now or coming out, and we all have those right here. We've got them all. And how can we use that to propel restaurant owners and chefs to get motivated and get on with it? Chris Carricker at Gilt Club, beating up cows. I want to know on my smartphone the story. I want the brand. I want to get it in about 5 seconds, because that's all the time I have. I'm a busy person, you know. The restaurateur needs to tell me their story in 5 to 10 seconds. Some of the things that I want to know, come on, here we go, are dependent upon the basics. And that means that you as a restaurateur, as a chef, you have to have a complete profile. You also have to have a history of compelling and dynamic content. What do I want as a consumer? I want to be able to, in 2 clicks, make a reservation. I don't want to call. I just want to make a reservation. I want to change my reservation 30 minutes out from arrival. I might add 2 or 3 people to it. What else do I want? I want to know the wait time at the front door real time. So if I'm trying to choose where I'm going to take somebody, I want to know how long I'm going to be waiting. I might make a different decision. I want to know what the specials are. As a chef, I used to put the specials out at 3 o'clock for the night. Well, as a consumer, I want to know what the specials are. I want to see a 1-minute video from the chef telling me why I should buy that special. I also want to order my stuff ahead of time. If I'm drilling down into your web presence as a restaurateur, and I see something that I like, I want to order it before I even get there so that I know that I can have it at 9 o'clock. If CC Chapman checks in on Twitter at Restaurant Clio in Boston, and I see him tweet that out, I want to buy him a beer. I might even pick up his whole tab. How can the restaurant do that? Bearded Buds, right there. We'll get you next week. Facial recognition. A camera on the front door tells me when Phil Knight, this is as a chef, tells me when Phil Knight walks into my restaurant. Tells me his social graph, tells me the rest of his friends that are in a 5-mile radius. I'm going to, as the chef, kick out an appetizer to Phil Knight and build community, because that's really all it is. We're building community. We're building villages. And I'm waiting again. Come on. As a consumer, I want to know what you're out of. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to, listen to the wait person go through the spiel. Well, we don't have that after I've sat there with the menu for 5 minutes already. I also want to be able to bump my phone to the cash register and pay my bill. Either that or swipe my card at the table to the restaurant smartphone. These are the emergent tools and technologies that are here or in the next 18 to 24 months. And most importantly, if I get a bad steak or my waiter disappears, I want to hit the Twitter panic button and get the manager to my table. That's what I want. I'm a consumer. You made a promise to me, Mr. Restaurateur, Miss Restaurateur, that you were going to give me excellent customer service. I'm here for that excellent customer service, and I want it. And social and mobile technology provides a vehicle for us to communicate together. And a great quote by Mark Zuckerberg, of all people, that communities are already there. We're just building villages, interdependent and interlocked villages as social media professionals. Thank you much. I'm Jeff Kingman.